Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you guys for liking. We are doing a giveaway tonight. If we hit 25 likes, we will do a free mini reading giveaway. All of the information on that is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We're going to start with Nisha. Nisha, I'm getting a no. I have the 5 of Pentacles, but the other card that flew out of the deck was the Lovers, and that is Gemini energy. So I think that you're going to hear from them. I just don't know if it's going to be within that time frame. Stop clawing at the couch. Enough. Just let him live his life. Thank you. This is for Shayna. So Shayna, I am getting a yes. Ace of Swords. Lena. Yes. 6 of Cups. Hey, Rising. Welcome in. Rising, thanks for the donation. I'll add you to the list in just a second. You're welcome, Nisha. That's a mom move right there. It's so annoying because, one of my cats want to sit on the other cat's head. Is my one cat's just minding his business, just cuddled up with the blankets, and the other cat is like, let me destroy your life. And I'm like, let him live. Let him just have a minute to himself. I know you're bored, but goddamn. Can he even breathe? I don't even know. All right, so this is for Boo. Boo, I'm getting a yes. 6 of Pentacles. You said you feel this. All right, Marquise. Meet up with me on July 24th. Sienna, this is for you. I'm getting a yes. Knight of Wands. Hey, Rashima. This is for James. James, I'm getting a yes. I have the Lovers in the Chariot. Rashima, yes. Ace of Cups. Just a reminder, we're doing a giveaway tonight. If we hit 25 likes, I'll be giving away a tarot reading to one lucky winner. All that I ask is that you like the live stream and then keep an eye on that, because once we hit 25 likes, whoever is inside the live stream at that time will get a chance to enter their name. You must be present to win. You must be present to redeem. Thank you, Rashima. This is for Softy Girl. Softy Girl, I have a no Seven of Cups. Sometimes when the Seven of Cups appears, it indicates the need to kind of get a little more organized with this plan, and then you will start to see progress there. I don't think that this is like non-negotiable. I think that you can make this happen. It is partly a matter of free will. Little Light, this is for you. I have a yes, Eight of Pentacles. You're welcome, Softy. Anila, I have a no, Five of Cups. Content. I have a yes, the Star for content. We are almost halfway to a giveaway right now, so make sure if you're here, you're liking the live stream. Once we hit 25 likes, we'll be doing a giveaway tonight. Must be present to win, must be present to redeem. This is for Sophie. You're welcome, Little Light. Sophie, I have a yes for you. Sorry, I meant to tell you the Chariots. You're welcome, Shayna. You're welcome, friend. Hey, IJ. IJ, not as much as you'd think. I'm getting a like maybe slash no. So I think with that is just like things are coming to her. I definitely think every day is progress made, but I wouldn't say that she's making leaps and bounds in this area right now. Hopefully that makes sense. MMC. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking the live stream. MMC, I have a yes, Knight of Pentacles. If you are new here or if you've been here before, you can ask a yes, no question, one per person per day. So if you have not asked a yes, no question now, feel free to do that. I will be closing this free list in about 3 minutes. If you are just now subscribing and won't have a chance to ask a yes, no question, you can catch me tomorrow and try again then. Eagle, I have a yes. Knight of Wands. IJ said it makes sense. Okay, perfect. All right, about a minute and a half, and then I'm closing the free list. Thank you guys for liking the live stream. Make sure that you are liking it. If you're on your way out, keep checking back in because once we hit 25 likes, we'll be doing a giveaway. The only way to win is to be present at that time. And the only way to redeem if you are the winner is to be present during your turn. Otherwise, you'll forfeit. Hey, Smiley. Welcome in, friend. Smiley, I have a yes. 4 of Wands. James is first on my list. James, if you just want to let me know what you want to start with, if you want to go in the order that we normally do, then I can just do that. My day is going well. As you guys know, I work nights. So I typically am waking up around like 1:30 in the afternoon. So usually my day is just starting or like has just begun. Like usually when you see me, because I wake up so late in the day, but today was good. I went to my sister's house and cut my nephew's hair and then came home, just kind of hung around here, made some snacks, and then I was like, I've got things to do, but I haven't been live earlier in the day in a while. So I was like, let me go ahead and do that real quick. So for me, I've only been up for like 6 hours. So um someone's typical day is probably like lunchtime where I'm at right now in my day. So yeah, but it was a good day. It was a good day for sure. It's cute. Are you talking about when, because I cut my nephew's hair? Yeah, I definitely like we go to bed around here at like 5 a.m. That's my typical night. So like when I start a late live stream, if you guys see me around like 10 o'clock, that's like my typical work day, like getting started around then. So I will get off around like 1:32 so I can get in the shower. That way when my husband gets home, he can just do whatever he needs to do and normally getting ready for bed around like 4 a.m. and then usually falling asleep within the next hour. So it's a weird schedule for sure. But it's working for us. It's working for now. I know that he doesn't want to do this schedule forever, but for now it's okay. But yeah, hopefully, Rising, you're having a good day. Is James in here? So I got a message from James. It looks like you want your channel message first, then your love option two, and then your BOGO. Yeah, it fits us for now. Like I feel once I start a different like once our life has like changed in some capacity, like we start a family or we move or like I don't know. It's good for right now. But I think this is just it's not a sustainable schedule. Like I would say it's fine for what we're doing now. I can kind of accommodate, but it's not going with like the natural rhythm of life. Like usually you're supposed to rise with the sun and go to bed with it, and I'm going to bed when the sun is coming up. So it's a little weird, but overall it's fine. I'm glad to hear that your day has been good and you're doing good. All right. So this is for James. We're doing James's channeling right now. It's going to be quiet for about 10 minutes while I do this channeling for him, but I'm still here monitoring the chat. Let me really quickly post the donation list one more time just so that way if anyone new comes in, they can see where we're at. Okie dokie. All right, James, I don't know if you're in here right now. I am still going to read it to you regardless, just in case for whatever reason the handwriting is too sloppy or like you can't make out a certain word that I wrote or something. Just that you have something to come back to in case that you are, reading this on your own. Let me get this sent over to you real quick. Okay. So she says, I kind of feel like, well, sorry. I kind of feel like I'm on a solitary path at the moment. I don't want you to think that this is permanent. It's just right now. I need to understand who I am on my own. This just feels like the right course of action for the time being. I'm always thinking of you. I know you don't feel close to me. I know you are looking for reassurance from me right now, and I am sorry about that. Please remember this is just for now. This is not forever. I miss you and I love you. I'm sorry. Let's move on to the love option 2. Love option 2, Patty and James. Okay, so there aren't any blocks or influences right now. I'm getting a no. I have the Nine of Swords, but the energy of the Nine of Swords is someone who's like, it's like the energy of self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights, expecting the worst. So that could be a little bit on you. Now, I know that that's understandable. Obviously, you have every reason to be in this energy, but I'm just letting you know that that's kind of like what's here. It could also indicate that she's experiencing turmoil over things that are going on in her life right now. She's showing up as the Seven of Wands, as like the Seven of Fire energy, where she's here needing to defend her beliefs and decisions, standing her ground, and choosing her battles wisely. She might just be in a place right now where she's presenting to you that maybe she's not coming around as much or as often, and it's because she feels like she needs to do what's best for her right now. um, and that's translating to taking more time for herself, I suppose. There was another message here, give me 1 second. Okay, so they're also kind of saying that it may seem counterintuitive to you in terms of like, well, if she wants us to get along, then she should communicate with me more. But I think that I guess like right now, I don't really know. I guess right now, the way that she's thinking is like, the less interaction, the less chance for conflict. Maybe I'm almost getting like the feeling as though like she knows that she's going to be met with conflict when she talks to you, like whether that's true or not from your point of view. um it's kind of like the example, like the metaphor of like a little white lie kind of spins into this like bigger thing, and like it started off small and innocent and now it's like this whole web. It's kind of like the same idea, whereas like at first she had things going on so she didn't communicate with you, and then something else happened and something else happened, and then I guess like time has just gone on and it's like suddenly this thing that was so innocent and so small is now like ongoing here for what, a while. And she's probably thinking like it's been a long time and maybe he's upset with me or maybe he's frustrated with me. I don't know if she feels that she's going to be met with some kind of resistance from you or what. Maybe you told her you're not mad or anything, but I don't know. If you haven't, she might be thinking that like you're frustrated with her right now. So I think for her, she's like where it says choose battles wisely or something along those lines. Maybe she's just saying I have like too much challenge happening in this area of my life. I don't need it in all different directions. So for now, I'm just going to kind of like hermit out and just like retreat into my shell. As you've mentioned it before, I see her taking time for herself. Again, not being very social. Four of Swords talks about how you're kind of like shutting yourself in. You're kind of like becoming a shut in a sense. Like I feel like she's still going around and like doing her daily life and responsibilities, but right now in her life she's just doing the bare minimum. That's all she's thinking about right now, is just doing the bare minimum, like making sure my dog is fed or making sure that I'm not canceling on my clients kind of thing, but giving myself, I mean, I don't even know if she's like feeding herself well right now, to be honest. um, I just kind of feel like she's just like bare minimum at this time. I feel like she's taking a lot of time basically to just hide away. She's needing more time before making decisions. I think she's just trying to kind of sit with herself right now. There's a lot of indications here of like her needing to stand up for her beliefs, doing what's right, being met with a challenge and standing her ground. So whatever this is, let's see. With intentions, we have life experience. This is also the Tower card. It indicates powerful revelations leading to change. Um, this is talking about a significant life event that's happening right now. Let me pull on that a little bit. What's this Tower doing here? Six of Wands, failure, losing, disadvantage, being hunted, ill will, playing second fiddle, loss, and defeat. So she could be in this place of feeling extremely discouraged right now. Overall energy is the World. Why is the World here? So the World indicates the last step of a fool's journey. It talks about like when you feel success, when you feel like your job is done and you feel content with how things have ended. And I also am getting clarified with the Two of Cups, James. This is not the end of your story. I don't know if you're worried about that or not. I feel like you are. I feel like you're worried that like all this work for nothing because she's just kind of fallen off the face of the earth, aka the world. But I don't think that's the case here for you guys. So I think that there's still more here that needs to, like, I feel like you're gonna get that closure you're looking for. What is this overall energy? I have the Page of Wands, good news, Knight of Cups, emotional expression or romantic expression. I honestly feel with her, this is just like right now, this is just what's happening at this time. Um, all right, so let's move on to your BOGO. First question. Is there any sort of separation from her? Or how would walking away affect things? Okay, let's see. I don't think you have to be the one to separate from her per se. I think she's doing a good job of it right now herself. So I think as long as you just kind of hang out, I don't think there's like a grand gesture or something that you need to make. I think, she's kind of creating that separation right now as it is by pulling back. So I wouldn't put that like burden or like responsibility on you um to pull away from her. But if you do, how will this affect things? If he does, how will this affect things? I have 3 of Swords. I feel like looking back at the previous readings we've done where it was like, what can you, oh, we have 5 of Cups. What can we, or what does she need from you right now? And I was talking about the consistency. I was talking about showing up. Like, obviously you can give her space, but I'm saying like for you to be the one to pull out, I don't think that's what she needs from you right now or what she wants from you right now. I'm seeing that by making some kind of grand gesture in terms of like, okay, Patty, you do your thing, and getting like frustrated with her and like pulling out. I think that can just like take you down a path that you don't want to really go down. I'm not saying you have to be here and ready and accessible to her whenever she wants and at her convenience. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like don't be the one to like make a whole statement and walk away from her. I don't think that would serve you. We have the 3 of Swords. Um Here's the thing, who James has the greater thing on the line right now? Like the greater stakes I think are on you, James. So you don't want to do anything that's going to be detrimental to your connection. Like, for example, she's okay being single right now. You're not. You want to be in a relationship with her. So I'd argue that the stakes are greater for you. You're more at risk by doing something that you couldn't come back from. So don't give her any more ammunition to not be with you. Do you get what I mean? So don't put that responsibility on you to have to be the one to separate from her. I don't think it's going to bode well for you. It's not going to go well for you. I think what she needs from you is consistency. I think you need to be the one that's going to continually show up for her when she like texts you and calls you. Obviously, if you're busy or you're not available, you don't have to text her back right away. Maybe like later that night, it might be 12 hours later. But, with keeping your self respect intact, I think that not really making any big moves right now would be more in your favor than trying to kind of say, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you your space. You do your thing, because I think you're going to be the one suffering with that. Do you get what I mean? I hope you do. I don't think it's going to actually bring you together. I think it's just going to be giving her more of a reason to stay separated from you. So I wouldn't do that. All right, let's see here. Will I be able to see her on her birthday? So I did feel like you would. I got a yes earlier, but let's look deeper into this question here. Will he be able to see her around her birthday? I have a yes, King of Pentacles. You'll be able to see her around her birthday. 7 of Wands, Page of Wands, Justice. So you're going to get your justice. You're going to get what you want out of this. Will he be able to give her gifts? I know the answer is yes, but I'm just going to ask anyway. All right, I have a yes. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. So 8 of Wands indicates movement. 6 of Pentacles indicates like gifts being given. And also with the King of Pentacles, it's like you're the one coming with material abundance to bestow upon her. I see that you'll be able to work out like an engagement with her, being able to see her on her birthday or around her birthday. Is there anything else he needs to know about this? 3 of Pentacles is coming through again. This might not be a one-on-one, James. There might be other people around. That might be something you need to know. I'm seeing success here, 6 of Wands. She's definitely going to be thanking you for these gifts. I see the 10 of Cups, everything kind of working itself out in the end. I would say you're going to see her. I see the number 5 for some reason is standing out. So I think it could be 5 days around her birthday. So like it could be within 5 days before or 5 days after, I would say. I don't know when her birthday is, so I'm sure you told me. I just don't remember. James, if you have follow-up to that or need clarification on anything I've said, let me know. #21st. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think any day now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, by next weekend, I think that you'll be seeing her. I feel like she gets a little weird around her birthday. Like it's almost like usually when it's your season, your sun sign season, usually you're in a place where you feel like the most like yourself and the most vibrant and the best. But I almost feel like because she's a Cancer, it's like being the very epitome of herself indicates like hiding. Do you know what I mean? So it's like usually you'd think, okay, she's more vibrant, she's more out there, but it's like, no, she's more in her natural state. So she's going to be more like hidey hole kind of energy, which is just interesting for that, like for that sun sign. Okay. So next up we have IJ. IJ Eves, if you are here, please check in. After IJ, we have Rising Storm. Hey, IJ. So I have you down for a BOGO. I also see you donated for a channeling. Would you like to start with your channeling first? Okay. Channeling for IJ. All right, IJ, so you know how earlier you were asking, is she becoming more consciously aware, so on and so forth? That's why she's bringing you into her dreams and whatever you had said. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Is she's starting to become more consciously aware as she pulls me into dreams with her. So I don't think she's aware of that. I don't think she's aware that she's pulling you into the dreams. What I do think she is becoming more aware in general. I feel like she's having an awakening of sorts. I was tapping into that energy when I was doing your channeling, and then actually coincidentally I pulled the awakening card. So I think that I'm kind of right on the money with that, just letting you know, because a lot of this like energy here is kind of just like her current perspective. It talks about like psychic abilities, awakening, things of that nature. So for your question specifically, is that why she's pulling you into the dreams? I don't think so per se, but I do think she is becoming more consciously aware in a sense. Outside of that, I don't think she quite understands it or what it is that she's doing or like how it applies to her and things like that. I think it's just like very much in the beginning stages, but I was getting that pretty strongly here. So I'm going to read the letter. I did send it to your email. She says, crazy things have been happening to me that are hard to explain, but it's like I am becoming more aware of something, but I also don't really understand it. Like, okay, so the other day felt like I was getting signs from the universe. I know that sounds weird, but I am trying to make sense of it all. Is it possible there is more out there than meets the eye, more than what we can visually see or comprehend? I don't know. It's just what I've been thinking about a lot lately. But overall, it's making me feel more alive. I feel like I'm getting better perspective lately. I give you a lot of credit for that. Smiley face. Yeah, definitely picking up on that for sure. Yeah, you're so welcome. All right, let's get your first question going. What does she want from you at this time? So I have the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. I think that's going to be like the anchor that keeps you guys going and getting this off of the ground is that consistent communication between the two of you. Also have a lot of Sagittarius energy here. Um Sagittarius in terms of what. Okay, so Sagittarius is like the archer, it's the wanderer, the wanderlust, the curiosity, always moving forward, always progressing. So I feel like if you can have that energy in terms of your connection, being curious about her, wondering about her, trying to do your best to kind of like lead this connection forward might be the best thing to do here. Philomena, thank you for the donation. I'll add you to the list in just a second. They're saying like stay like eyes on the prize, like keep focused on the goal here. It's like slow and steady wins the race. Don't like lose sight of what you're doing here with her. I feel like you're getting a lot of information in terms of like you're very close to achieving your goal. The answers you need are coming. Things are like approaching some type of like climactic connection here between the two of you. So I would say just like stay focused, keep doing what you're doing as long as she's responding to it, which it seems like she's responding very well to what you're doing. Just keep doing those things. It wouldn't make too many changes. What does she need from him? She likes your positivity, IJ. I don't know if she gives you like an energy boost when you guys are talking, and that communication going back and forth just makes you feel excited and good. But she likes that positivity that you're feeling, even if it's her that's giving you that positivity. She's saying she likes that perspective. That when she comes to you, it's not like you complaining, or it's always like happy. It's always like a fun, nice conversation. And if anything ever gets too serious or too deep or whatever, it's like there's still that overlay or undertone of, well, this is still like really nice. This is still like a happy, good conversation. So I think keeping the positivity up is important. She is saying, or they are saying, like self discipline and willpower. So, like your dedication to her, we have the chariot here, is important. Giving her that recognition is important. But also, IJ, because you hold back, you don't like fully put yourself out there, it kind of leaves this air of mystery about you. And I think that keeps her intrigued. So really, IJ, I think you're just doing everything right. Hopefully these are giving you like more specific things to do or continue doing. But I want to say like I think you're just doing a good job. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm hearing pray over her. I don't know if you pray, IJ. Can't remember. Um but like, just like sending her a lot of like love, good vibes, good energy. She can feel that even if she doesn't know it's coming from you specifically. I think that there's not really much that she expects from you though, just because of the stage and the nature of your relationship at this time. I feel like she's in a place of transition. I have the judgment card here, the renewal card. And so I feel like as she's getting going through a transition or a transformation, just like energetically being there, being supportive of her is really all she needs from you. Thanks for answering the question. Angelus, yes, donations are open at this time. If you would like to donate, you can. You said you do need to pray over her and the connection more. She asked me to once and I haven't stopped. Oh, that's so good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I don't know why. That just came out of nowhere. So maybe that's important. What is your next question, friend? All right, Bogo 2, is there anything she or her team want you to know? I feel like she's working on some kind of new project, IJ. That is kind of something that came through a little bit. I want to say on Wednesday, maybe even last night. I don't think this is a fully baked idea. Therefore, she's not really talking about it too much, but I feel like she's getting inspiration on some type of new project or endeavor right now. Let's see. Is there anything she wants IJ to know? Is there anything she wants IJ to know? Rising Storm, you're next. I don't know if you're here or not, but if you are, you can check in with me. I have your questions on PayPal. She might be having a little bit of money troubles, IJ. I typically don't think she has like issues in terms of like being able to take care of herself. I think she supports herself and maybe even other people financially. But I think that there could be some things that like some new plans or ideas that she has for herself that requires more money than what she's able to put towards it. So I think that she might just be trying to figure out like other ways to make things happen financially. She's on a work retreat. Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. Hey, Virgo Sun. How are you, friend? SB. Hey there. Thanks for letting me know you changed your name. Rising, thank you for checking in. Also, guys, we're at 15 likes. Once we hit 25 likes, we'll be doing a giveaway. She's going through a positive change, IJ. It's indicating that things are working out for her. I think that she has blessings coming her way that she doesn't even know about. I feel like she's digging a little bit more into your connection, IJ, and trying to understand that better. Usually when that happens, people go to like other readers, like they'll go to people to try to see if they can get answers on something outside of themselves they don't fully understand. So she could be doing more like pick a card readings, um, or like kind of just watching more things like other readers do readings and things. We have the Four of Pentacles. This can talk about her new project, may potentially have to do with helping other people that are less fortunate. She's also probably working through some issues from her childhood. We have the 6 of water. She could also be focusing a lot of her attention on um like a plan. IJ, something tells me that she's a planner, like she's got like a 1 year plan, 5 year plan, 10 year plan. I feel like that's the type of person she is. She could be like rebudgeting, aka slash reworking that plan. And there may be some things that's going on with her surrounding children. Maybe she's wanting to have them sooner or later than what she originally planned. I think she's opening her eyes to the possibilities. Virgo, thank you so much for your donation. I'll add you to the list as well, okay? I've got you after Philomena. IJ, you said you mirror each other. You're finding that more. You talked back in January about wanting to give back to people. She's also working on childhood traumas. Yes, all of that. Let me see if there's anything else for you, IJ. Can you time see my rings? I have to go and take care of business with my daughter. Yes, Rising, I can do that for you. Yes, ma'am. So IJ, overall, her energy is the Temperance card, the card of balance. And it talks about the need for doing things in moderation, the need to balance her life. You're so welcome, Rising. She typically puts a lot of weight into certain categories of her life, and other areas get neglected. And so I think she's trying to kind of revamp this. And that may be why I was picking up on like the reworking of her like 1/5/10 year plan. um I have here that she's kind of needing to like work out her timing, understanding that things aren't always going to go the way that she plans it, but maybe putting more focus on areas that require that attention. There is something that I did, it's coming to me right now, when I was working at the last company that I worked for, and it was basically a set of questions in different categories of your life, and it was showing like how you prioritize and what you prioritize and where maybe certain areas of your life are lacking. It was like, I think different categories like spirituality, um home, fitness and health, socialization, career, like there was like different categories like that, and you basically answered like a set of questions and then like totaled them all up, and then it shows you like how much attention you're putting. So like her career might be like an 8, and then like her love life might be like a 1. And so it really kind of shows you in a visual way what she may be giving too much of her time to in areas that may be neglected. For some reason, I'm bringing it up. If I can come across it, I'll let you know. But it might be worth, if I can find it, like sharing it on your story in case she might see it and think, oh, this is something that would be good for me right now. But that's coming to mind. But otherwise, I think she's doing okay, IJ. I don't think that. Whatever this is, I feel like is like feeling like a little less stressed. But of course, that could just be because of where she's at right now. Maybe in the next week or two, that might change for her. You're welcome, IJ. Hopefully, I answered your questions in full. Just let me know if I didn't. right. So we are on Rising Storm right now. Perfect, IJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're working on Rising. Then after Rising, we have Philomena, then Virgo Sun. Donations are open for anybody who's wondering. All right, I just saw your question, Rising. Let me shuffle for you now. Okay, so Rising, just like right off the bat, I asked if this is the person that you're asking about. I gotta know we have the tower here. So, and I also have the moon. So I don't think this, I think this is like a real person. I pulled a couple cards here and we have advocate and messiah. I also have warrior. So I feel like this is like someone who's going to bat to really try to help people. They have the willpower to do that and the self sacrifice to make that happen. Advocates kind of like putting their compassion into action, wanting to like fight for you, speak for you, help you in whatever way. And we also have the Messiah, which is serving humanity with humility. So I think this is like the person, whoever this person is like they are who they say they are, if that makes sense. I don't think that there's anything like weird going on here in terms of that. Now, I don't know if like I mean, I could potentially this person could be wanting something out of this agreement or this deal. Like, for example, if this person is helping you find a job, sometimes there's different different companies that will help you for a fee try to place you with a job, but not always. Usually they charge other companies to do that. If this person is just helping you with the job, I really do think mostly this person's coming from a very selfless point of view. I don't think that this person is someone that is, I just think that they're selfless. I think they're here, they just want to help you. I also have the Queen card. So this person says that they're a she. I would agree with that. The Queen card is a very feminine energy, benevolent authority here to protect other people. So she's coming through as a woman. Can you tell me any more about this person? Can you tell me any more about this person? I feel like with the we also have the Queen of Pentacles here. So we have the regular Queen archetype and the Queen of Pentacles. It's definitely a feminine energy. You don't have to worry about that or any like weird stuff happening in that situation. I think honestly the Ace of Cups is just here to help, or Ace of Cups is saying that she's just here to help. Anything else you can tell me? Justice, karma, contracts. I don't know if this has to do with any kind of like contract. But the Justice card talks about getting what they give, um, karmic justice, doing the right thing with truth and honesty and integrity, uh, maybe setting up some type of agreement or partnership between multiple people. So I think you can take them at face value, Rising. I'm not sure what else you would want to ask about this, but hopefully I was able to sufficiently answer your question. Let's take a look at your second question now. Hmm. So, Rising, I haven't done any readings like this for you in a while, so I'm not exactly sure where exactly it is that you guys stand at the moment. But I have the Death card, and it says, I'm willing to let go of the past. And so, with the Death card here, it indicates like this person that um, is in the energy of like moving on, moving forward. So, I have the Hermit here, and this talks about kind of like retreating into their own thoughts. What were these thoughts? What was he thinking? There's definitely still like like I feel like he feels drawn to you, compelled to you. This attraction for you has not gone away. What is he feeling? I just feel like he just has this other person in the way. Queen of Pentacles talks about like the other woman or like the other person that's like interfering with your ability to connect. And so this could be an ex, this could be a girlfriend, this could be a mom, etc. Obviously, clearly, we're talking about the ex here. And I feel like this person's just kind of getting in the way of this connection. She's coming out right after the Karma card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like he's kind of like this. It is what it is. I feel like that's what he would say to you. Again, I do think he's trying to like just move on and like I don't know. I just feel like he's kind of feels like it's just not something that's going to be able to transpire. Like I think he's just thinking like this is just not going to work. Um, and again, the Death card here is talking about like his need to let go of the past. I've pulled a couple message cards here just to kind of get a little bit more of his thoughts and feelings. We have, I'm trying to move on. I failed to give you what you need. I don't want to chase anymore. Um, I do feel like you have a purpose in his life. We have mistakes here. He's saying, I wish I could right my wrongs because you made me realize my flaws. So I do feel like you hold up a mirror to him in a sense that he understands, like, that you were meant to be in his life for a reason. You help him to see things that he needs to work on for himself. But ultimately, Rising, I don't know if these things that he's working on is because it's meant for you guys to be together, or if really you're just here to help him because you have a soul contract. Do you know what I mean? Um, he's saying I shouldn't act when or I didn't act when I should have. This is a missed opportunity for me. I'm not happy with the way things were going. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else here? It says you're a better person than I am. Rising, I think that well, I don't really know again where you guys are standing at this time, and I don't really know how this is going to make you feel. Um wow, that's so weird. I'm getting like the taste or smell of cough medicine right now. That's interesting. I'm wondering if someone's sick. But anyways, that's kind of where he's at right now. I think he's kind of just like, I'm giving up. I'm giving up and giving in kind of thing. Um, Obviously, this could change, but that's the energy I'm picking up at this time. So that is what I have for you, Rising. I hope I answered your questions in full. Um, let's see. Let's see. Next on my list is Philomena. Philomena, if you're here, please check in. After Philomena, we have Virgo Sun. Hey, Lorraine, thanks for the donation. I'm going to add you to the list right now, okay? All right, this is for Philomena. Mini reading for Philomena here. Okay, Philomena, I got you. Yeah, I definitely think he likes your sense of humor, Philomena. I like what it is that you have to say, or he likes what you have to say. I see you here as the Empress for him, so he's saying, yeah, you still got it going on, like you still have it, like you're still, like I'm still into you, I still think you're hot, whatever. But I also feel like here with the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords here, it's just an energy of like, I'm not really one to put in much effort. The Page of Swords here talks about delays or patience needed. Like it's going to require you to kind of just like have to lower your standards in order to be pursued by this person. I feel like they're the kind of person that's like, come and get it, not really like I'm going to work for it. And that's like the energy here. As far as actions, I'm getting inactions talking about how we need to approach this differently if you're wanting to have something with him. Like it might require you to put more work in. For example, the Five of Swords indicates that he likes to hold the power. So I think it's almost like that might have been like his bait and switch, like where he tells you he's interested in you just to see if you'll chase after him. That kind of seems to be his MO here. And the Two of Swords indicates that he's at a place of indecision, so he doesn't really have any plans to come towards you, is what it feels like to me. I think he's open to you approaching him. I think that he likes the flirtiness, the fun, the humor, things like that. But I think that you're going to find yourself in a bit more of a challenge to get effort from this person. And that's what it feels like. So, um, let me know if you have any questions about that. But I will say I have the Empress here and the Queen of Cups. It's very feminine energy. I'm seeing him come through as the page. So you're the queen, he's the page, indicating that he has like um levels of like immaturity, I guess you could say, in comparison to you. Your mentality is much more like wise, mature. I feel like he's still kind of playing games. The page is like the child and like the queen is like the mother. So if you think about, you guys are just on different levels there when it comes to dating and the way that you approach situations. He is young, okay? That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of times when you see a page and a queen or a page and a king, it can indicate an age gap. Not always, but sometimes. And I also feel like because there's a lot of feminine energy here, we have the Empress and the Queen. We don't have like a king. We don't even have a knight. It does make me wonder if like that means that all the effort leans in your direction rather than his own direction. But they're talking about how it's going to require like more effort on your part rather than his part. I don't know if maybe he doesn't know like what to do, if he doesn't have enough experience on, how to, maybe he just was never taught like the right way to go about pursuing a woman. um I don't really know like why he is like this, why this is his way of being. Maybe he just wasn't taught the right way to court someone, but that kind of seems to be like his vibe. And so it almost seems like you'll have to lower your standards in order to be pursued by this person, if you can even call it that. I just kind of feel, Philomena, that you kind of need a man, Like, you need someone who's on your level. You told him you're not chasing him, told him you're not teaching any man anything, but he thinks a lot of guys at work are interested. I mean, here's the thing, even if they are, he can't be intimidated by that. He needs to kind of like claim his stake in this. Like, I mean, that's just a part of human nature. I mean, just nature in general. You know, animals, there's a lot of people when they're, or a lot of animals when they're mating, they're fighting with multiple mates to get the woman. It's just how it is. It's just how it's always been. It's only natural. So I think he needs to like step up or step back. I don't think that should be an intimidation factor for him if other people are interested. It's almost like he's saying, other people are interested in you, so I need you to tell me if you're interested in me. I think that he would gain a lot of respect from you if he were to just put it on the line and say he's interested and say he wants to take you out. And I think that's the type of person that you need. Exactly. I told him the last person I was with is my last waste of time. He was like, a lot of guys at work are interested in you. It's like, Philomena, just be like, oh, if he tells you that again, just be like, okay, well then maybe I should just go with one of them because they're showing me interest and you aren't. You can just do a Uno reverse on that shit because I don't really think that's right. It's like him saying that is like him trying to feel you out to see what you're thinking, and it's like it's not your responsibility. If multiple people are coming for you, then they should be making an effort to show that they're interested. It's just, it sounds kind of like an excuse a little bit. I told him good for them, let the best man win. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly how you should be approaching it for sure. He's only 20, so I can see where his immaturity comes from. Yeah, for sure, Philomena. You need someone who's like a bit older. Like, age gap is not a big deal, but when you're in different seasons of life, then it is. So, like, for example, let's say this kid is 7 years younger than you. If you're 47 and he's 40, you guys, that age gap doesn't matter because typically you're in the same season of life. You know, if you're 37 and he's 30, most likely you'll be around the same season of life. But I feel like 27 and 20 is just such a huge gap. This is his first year out of being a teenager. He's not even 21 yet. You know, you're working towards 30. Again, I'm just making up a number, but it's like age gaps aren't a big deal if you guys are in the same season of life, but age gaps can be huge if you are not. I have to get a charger for my computer because it's about to die. Virgo sun, if you're here, check in with me, friend. So yeah, Philomena, that's what I've got for you, girl. This next one is for Virgo sun, aka SB, aka Sarah. So I have you down for a BOGO and messages. Channeled message cards, I should say. So let's take a look at the first question here. All right, so first you're asking his feelings. What are his feelings for her, please? What are his feelings for her? We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person's moving in your direction. We have Four of Wands. This indicates wanting to take things to the next level. I feel like this person can be potentially serious about commitment because the Four of Wands usually talks about that. And it talks about like moving this relationship along. So I feel like he wants to move forward with you. We have a lot of like energy of like forward movement, like next step. What's the next step? What's the next step? Now, could be baby steps because we have the Knight of Pentacles here, and that's more of a slower moving energy. But he's saying, no, I want to keep going. I want to like pursue this further. I want to see, you know, where this can go. I don't think he's the type of person to put all his cards out there on the table, but I think that he wants to pursue this further. I think you can count on him for commitment at some point. I don't think that that's something that he's scared of. Let's see. He said he's a bit quiet. I think he's the type of person that wears his heart on his sleeve. He may have been used or taken advantage of in the past. We have the Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and King of Cups. I think he's a sensitive type of person. But yeah, okay, so we have the family card. Maybe he's big on family. We have 10 of Pentacles. I think he's looking for his person. I really do. I think he's looking for like his life partner. I think he's feeling for you like you're very attractive. Mm, I'm almost getting that he was cheated on before. I think he has some trust issues, Virgo. But I think ultimately what he wants is like a relationship. He wants a happy relationship. I think he wants to be a husband. We have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor here. So I think that he's dating for life. You know what I mean? Like he's dating to find his life partner, to find his person. I really don't think dating is his scene, to be honest. I don't think that's like his favorite part of this process. I think he feels more secure in relationships, but he just hasn't really been shown a proper healthy love. But I think that it hasn't given he hasn't given up hope on that though. What are his intentions? We have the Seven of Pentacles to invest further in this. He's not walking away right now. He's saying I want to be friends first. I really want to build this slowly and do it the right way. Seven of Pentacles also indicates that he's willing to kind of tend and nurture this connection. Like he's not here for speedy results. He's here for a long-lasting one. He's very much mental. He does think you're a good match though, because we have the King of Wands here and you were the Queen of Wands in the last reading. He's visiting his family. There you go. Because I was like, family is important to him. Um, Here's the thing. I don't want you to think that this person taking things slow equals disinterest in you. I think that's where things have gotten confused in the past, is that if someone took things slow or didn't really make their intentions clear, you translated that as them not being interested in you, aka not putting in the effort. And I do feel like that was valid for those situations, but I feel like with this person, don't completely write him off if you don't feel like he's like fully invested in you and like constantly talking to you all the time and all this stuff, because I think he's a little different. I think his moving slow equals his like needing to build trust with you and kind of like build that foundation first, that like friendship first before anything else. So with this guy in particular, I haven't really picked that up on any of the other guys, but with this guy in particular, it feels like just because he may not be like in your face and constantly calling and texting and all of that, it does not equal like he's not interested. That I'm not picking that up on him. I think we give him like a little bit of a pass. Obviously, if it's moving too slow for you or you feel like this just isn't what I'm looking for, I'm looking for someone to put more into me, then that makes sense. It just shows incompatibility between you and him, and that's okay. But if you're okay being a little bit more on the patient side with him in particular, I feel like it's just because he's trying not to get hurt. I feel like he's like, if this person takes it slow with me, like if I'm talking to SB and she's taking it slow with me, then it shows that she has the patience to really not take advantage of me, and she's showing me that I can trust her because she's not just trying to like use me or get something out of me, because I feel like that's kind of like his wound, is being used and being taken advantage of. He might have always been like the nice guy, and in his head is like nice guys finish last. He might have actually had a lot of unrequited loves as well, or unrequited crushes. Like it just almost seems like he wants to be sure that someone is interested in him, and he might overcorrect by not showing as much interest, which is equally not good. But I think that he's just like trying to navigate through like, how do I not get hurt? How do I not hurt someone, and how do I not get hurt? So That's like kind of where his thoughts and feelings are at this time. But I do see him saying, like, I'm willing to take the time to put into this. I'm willing to like nurture and tend to this connection and move forward with it if she is. So I don't think it's a bad thing. But Virgo, maybe you're looking for someone who's a little more aggressive. Maybe you're looking for someone who's just like, putting it all out there for you, and that's fine. But again, that doesn't mean that this dude's a bad person. It just means that there might not be a lot of compatibility here. So you'll just have to play this one by ear, I think. But let me get some channeled messages for you real quick. Before I do the channel messages, though, Virgo, do you have any questions about the feelings and intentions? I'm happy to hear, though, that he's visiting family, because I feel like that was almost like an immediate confirmation for me. So I appreciate you telling me that. Yeah, you're welcome, Virgo. Okay, let me grab some channel messages for you. After Virgo Sun, we have I Speak My Truth. So I speak my truth. If you want to get your questions ready, let me know. All right, messages from him to Virgo Sun, please. Messages from him to Virgo Sun. Okay, so we have self-love. I am still trying to heal. We have new chapter. I am trying to move on. We also have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So I feel like with here he's saying I'm trying to give myself the proper space to move on, move forward. I do have triggers sometimes that I'm trying to work on in terms of like what I have been through. And then I have here like with reveal, and I want to tell you the truth, is like him saying like in time I will open up to you about this. And I'll tell you more about where my head is at. Sorry, I was on mute for a second. What does he want to tell her? What does he want to tell her? I feel like he's going to say like dating stresses me out. And I did kind of like touch on that before, but I'm picking up on that again. What does he think about her? All right. I think this deck is running out of messages. Let me pull from a different deck here. What does he want to tell her, please? What does he want to tell her? Ooh, I feel like he's kind of like a sad boy. He's very sensitive. He's very emotional. He says, I wonder how you feel. I'm paying close attention to you. Messages from him to her, please. All right, we have 2 cards here. He does. Interesting. We have the card that says, I saved your texts and messages. So a lot of times when I get that card, it feels like to me, it's like him saying he's like rereading or analyzing the things that you guys have talked about. He is sensitive, exactly. Not in a bad way, but I can just tell. He says, I am recovering. I'm letting you in little by little. What do you want to tell her? Oh, do I still have a chance? It's almost like he's aware that he may like not be putting his best foot forward. I want to tell you how I feel. I trust you. You are intoxicating. I want to talk to you. I need security. I am becoming a better person. I pulled a couple extra messages for you, SB, because a couple of them seem to be repeating, which is fine. I do like that because it feels like confirmation. But I was also like, I want her to get her money worth. So wherever you had a repeating message, I just pulled an extra card for you. Last we spoke, he said he was overwhelmed. Poor guy. Yeah, he seems to get really in his head. It seems. And when I say sensitive, I don't mean like he's writing poems and sonnets, you know? Like I think it's different. He just feel like he gives like sad boy vibes, like um he just feels very deeply. He feels things deeply. He could even be an empath, honestly. So being around his family while he loves them so much, it might also be hard for him. So that's what I've got for you, Virgo. Hopefully you liked your readings with me tonight. I am going to move on to I Speak My Truth. You're welcome, Virgo. Have a good night, friend. No, we're not. No, we're not doing this. Get down. Get down. Get down, Bodhi. Go find a toy or something. My cat trying to like bite my charger. He thinks it's a game. Then I move the charger away from him and he chases after because he thinks it's a game. I'm like, I need this charger. I need you. Oh, and he unplugged it. Hold on, I speak. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I have to find him like a toy or something. He's like very bored right now, I think. Let's go find you something to do. Come on. Okay. I think I found something to entertain him for like 3 minutes. Okay. All right, moving forward with you, friend. Literally a story of your life. Sometimes you feel like, oh, girl, that's me all day. You know what's crazy is like you have to. I mean, cats are gonna do what cats are gonna do. But like if you train them early enough, they can stop doing something like sometimes all I have to do is snap my fingers and they know like, oh, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing or whatever. Um, but sometimes you have to yell at them because it's like they're obstinate, like they want to do what they want to do. They think the rules don't apply to them and they're like literally toddlers that never grow up. So, what are you supposed to do? And each one's different. They all have their own little personalities. You can hear him playing with his toy. Hopefully, I've distracted him long enough to get your reading done. Okay. We actually have to hide toys from him so that way he forgets that they exist and we like rotate his toys. So that way he thinks they're new toys. Hey Cindy, welcome in. Yes, you can donate if you'd like. You'll be next, okay? And his brother likes to just sleep all day, so he doesn't have a friend to play with right now. But that's good because Gunner, when he gets up, he gets into trouble. Like I don't like when he's awake. I like when he sleeps because he's like 9 times worse. Okay, what are Stasha? Am I saying Stasha correct? Is it Stasha or is it like Stacia? True intentions towards I speak my truth. Well, we have the Ten of Swords. Stacia? I'm like Anastasia. Oh, Stasia. Stasia. Okay, got you. Well, we have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords, my friend. Do you think that you can't trust this person? Because that's what I'm getting here. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, not good energy. What's this person's true intentions? Knight of Swords, someone who is direct, warns against impulsive or rash behavior, strong and assertive person, one who gets what she wants. She's a new friend, my intuition and the red flags are showing. We also have the Five of Cups here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person is just an opportunist. I really do. And not in a good way. We have Five of Cups. Maybe she leaves like a lot of people frustrated or upset in her wake. We have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords with the Empress, I speak. So she could probably play on your or wear on your confidence or weigh you down. So if you're working on a glow up, you're working on feeling better. This person might do the opposite. So I think you should trust your intuition. These are not great cards. Obviously, you read tarot, so you know. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Cups. Like, it's just not good. I feel like this person's going to wear on your confidence for sure. Um, We have Ten of Swords here, talks about like betrayal, enemies, backstabbing, talking behind your back, someone being bitter, jealous, so on and so forth. The Seven of Swords indicates that you cannot trust this person. They're full of deceit, lies, and trickery. They might do some underhanded behavior or underhanded things that are at risk to you and your integrity or you as a person. I feel like this person escapes interconnection. They're not here for genuine friendships, they're just here for opportunities. This person might be really good at persuading other people or influencing other people. She might be one of those people as well where it's like you know something is up with them, but other people can't see it. So just keep that in mind. That's the way that she could turn other people against you. Um, I would say she's egocentric. And I would say she makes decisions based on that. I don't think she's here for spiritual lessons at this time. I think she's here to just live her life the way that she wants to live it. And maybe it's best that you don't end up as collateral damage. Because like I said, she leaves people in her wake, like not feeling their best. We have the Five of Cups here. Cindy, thank you so much. I'm going to be with you next. And if you're not here for whatever reason, I'll still do your readings since you left your question with me, okay? Do you have any follow-up to this question for this person? Like, do you need anything specifically confirmed for you with a yes, no? Or do you feel like I'm just confirming things that you needed to hear? I just don't think this person is a girl's girl. I'm just in a new part of my life where I feel I deserve better in every area. Yeah, and I don't I think you said and that you're trying to look for more female friendships is what I believe you said. But it's okay to tell the universe, like it's okay to say, "Hey, I know I said I want more female friendships, but like this isn't what I'm looking for. Let's be more specific and send that friend away and ask for the universe to send you someone who's more intentional, more genuine, more supportive, that kind of thing. Because sometimes we can place an order with the universe and we get what we wanted, but not exactly what we were looking for. So if you settle for that thing that they gave you, you can't ask for something better. So just let this person go and wait for like a better person to come in that's more sincere, you know? I speak. Do you, out of curiosity, do you have any Persian in your blood? Like, are you Persian at all? I don't know why, just like that thought just came to mind to ask you. Um, Busetta, hello and welcome in. Our free list is closed. Donations are open. Not that you're aware of? Okay. All right. Second question. What does Spirit want you to know in general overall right now? Let's see. In general overall. Whoa, whoa. What do you want her to know overall? So we have the Queen of Air energy. Maybe they want you to harness a little bit more of this along with the Seven of Fire. So it's talking about like defending your beliefs and your decisions, standing your ground and choosing your battles wisely, being mindful of where you're expending a lot of energy towards something that's actually not serving you. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Air, she's not really too worried about hurting other people's feelings. As long as she feels she's being authentic to herself, she will cut people off really fast. Not to say that you can't be forgiving and not to say you can't be like a nice, kind person, but when you feel like something is no longer serving you, just clear it away. Just be very objective in your decision making. You know, like seeing the humor in the situation in terms of like not dwelling on things like if it's not working out, if you're seeing the red flags, if or just something in general just isn't working for you, just like think of it lightheartedly. Don't feel like you need to dwell on that or be upset about that. Just move on and know that better things are coming your way. So I almost feel like spirit is just saying like it's important for you to kind of guard yourself, protect yourself, and where you're putting your energy into. I feel like you're doing that very well, but they're saying like harnessing that Queen of Swords energy where you're like the first sign of, a red flag, or I'm getting like mixed signals, or our wires are getting crossed, and you're thinking hey, this is kind of weird. I don't know if I can trust this situation. Just let it go. Because where there's confusion, that's where you're not supposed to be. I think it was like clarity means it's for you, confusion means that it's not. So I think just that harnessing that Queen of Swords energy would be really important for you, especially at this time. You may actually already be doing that. Give me one second here. My cards got a little shuffled up. They are saying that you are coming to the end of a phase or situation, that there's a spiritual transformation going on right now. So I think that, all this time, all these readings you're getting, it's time to heal. It's time to heal. Like, you need to heal yourself, and you're just kind of like, oh my God. Like, and like, I know that, enough of that. I feel like spirit is saying that you're kind of leveling up right now. The end of a phase or situation is moving on. You're just going through like a spiritual doorway, so to speak, like you're walking from one end to the other side. So this isn't a time necessarily for you to be like, oh, I need to heal, I need to heal. Obviously, yes, like people are on a ever evolving journey of healing, but I think right now that's not the focus for you. Right now the focus is setting boundaries. It's being very clear about your decisions, not wavering. If you're standing on this ground, die on that hill. Don't make any changes just based off of someone else or you trying to appease someone else. Like, it's basically like boundary setting, cutting things out that aren't serving you right now, and understanding that you are on the precipice or the threshold, so to speak, of this transition from one phase into the next. So you can take peace in knowing that for sure. um Let's see, what else do we have here? We have Six of Swords. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation. We also have that you are going to be contented and rewarded because of your hard work. Your emotional and material needs will be met, and you will start developing trustworthy relationships. I feel like Spirit's just saying here, like, lesson learned. We have the Ten of Earth here, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe it would be really important for you to just, like, have a sense of wonderment, finding the magic in the little things in life, just going about your day to day, finding one thing that makes you feel like life is magical and life is exciting. I feel like you have a lot of inner child, um Like I don't think for you, I don't think you've lost your inner child at all. Like you might have inner child wounds, but I think that for some reason you've always been able to carry that whimsy, that imagination, that excitement for life like with you throughout the years. Maybe in certain seasons of life it's felt like your inner child feels a little bit closer to you or a little stronger in your personality, but I feel like you've never really lost that inner child. And I think they're saying they want you to harness that and just like every single day find the beauty somewhere. Keep doing that, keep being you. I'm glad to hear that this is resonating for you as well. And then last but not least, they want you to like tap more into like a leadership position. I think you get or have been conditioned to believe that you need to be the person that follows, you need to be the person that concedes, you need to be the person that forgives, and essentially letting someone else take the lead in your life. And you are actually the leader. You are inherently a natural born leader. You have your own ways of thinking, you have your own thought processes, your own ideas. Like, you probably don't go with the herd. You probably do things very differently than other people. You might be a trendsetter. You might be the type of person that just like has all these like creative ideas and is just like, let me do this thing. And other people are like, oh, that doesn't sound like it's going to work. And somehow it works. So, I feel like you're kind of here to stand out. You're here to set yourself apart. You're here to just be authentically you. And you're not here to be sheeped around or shepherd. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're here to be a leader. And I feel like somewhere along the way, like, people saw that in you and tried to take that away. So you had a lot of people in your life, very strong personalities that tried to tell you, sit down, be quiet. Don't do this, don't do that. Listen to me. I'm in charge. um like you're not this good, you're not that good, and maybe try to put you down with like um like bad, like negative remarks, and like say not great things to you. They're trying to like dim you down a bit, but I want you to remember you are an inherently natural born leader, and I feel like they want you to kind of step up into that. um, but yeah, I think that's what I've got for you. I speak. Let me know if you need anything clarified there. I feel like you're just like coming on this path of empowerment and starting to feel like you're getting your strength back. And you're like, okay, if I hurt feelings, I hurt feelings. I'm really trying to be nice. But if I feel like something is not in alignment with what I'm looking for or what I want, I am going to put my foot down. And I feel like that's that leadership, that's standing up for yourself and standing your ground. And so anything that I have said that you're already doing, know this is acknowledgement for you. And if some things you feel you can work on, just know that's encouragement in that direction. You're welcome, I speak. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was nice talking to you. Cindy, if you're here, please check in with me. We're going to get started on your reading in just a moment. Hey, Cindy, welcome in, friend. I'm looking at your question now. Oh, it's so funny. You sent me a message that says good morning, and where I'm at, it's 9:46 p.m. So for me, it's nighttime. All right, let's see. Okay, so you're a Gemini. The person you're asking about is this person a Leo? a Leo, I think. So Gemini and a Leo. Very good combination. I'm a Gemini, my husband is Leo, so I like that combination already. It feels like you guys are very compatible, at least in that regard. Okay, let's see how this person feels about you. How does this person feel about you? Yeah, I'm a June Gemini and my husband is an August Leo as well. All right, how does this person feel, please? How does her Leo feel about her? How does her Leo feel about her? You'll translate after. Thank you, Luna. I teach English with your live. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, how does this person feel about Cindy? Would it be easier, Cindy, if I type your reading to you? Would that be easier for you? Let me know next time if typing your reading would be easier for you to translate, okay? All right. Okay. Okay. So I feel like for him, there's like a lack of communication slash a lack of commitment from him to you. I do feel like this person has feelings for you in terms of maybe a crush or attraction. It does not feel like this person has gotten to the point of like deep feelings, but I do feel like there are feelings there. The question is why, where is the commitment, or why is this person lacking in communication? Um, or clarity, it seems. There could be something here going on with that. I see that they're looking at you. He's looking at you as very beautiful, very attractive. You're a healing, nurturing, comforting, calming type of person. And I cut the deck and we have the card that's the lovers. And that indicates that there's like a pull to you. This person feels drawn to you. Um, so I'm trying to understand what the block is here. Is he scared to express himself? why hasn't he told you these things? Why hasn't he told you that he feels like you are the woman for him is a little bit confusing for me. It seems like maybe he's scared to express himself. Um, because I asked why does he not tell you these things, and I have the Knight of Cups and it talks about romantic expression. So saying maybe he's just not, it's not easy for him to open up. They're saying that he'll show more to you what he's feeling through his actions rather than his words. I feel like you're looking for more. You are okay where things have been, but you're looking for more for him. You're looking for you basically, Cindy, you want to know that there's a future here, right? You want to know, what is he thinking? What is next? What are his intentions? And he does not tell you these things, and I think that makes you worried. I am asking if he is eventually going to come forward to communicate this with you, and I am getting a yes. I have the 4 of Wands. He will take things to the next level with you, Cindy. He wants to. He's showing that he will take things to the next level with you. May I ask, where are you in your relationship with him right now? What's the status of your relationship with him? So Cindy, I have completed your reading now. I just wanted to confirm with you that you understood everything. Yeah, you are very welcome. You are welcome, Cindy. All right, friends. I am going to sign off for the night. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. Post positive. Oh, is it positive? Alright, everyone, have a great night. I am signing off for the evening. I will see you guys again this weekend.